Love languages. That is what we're talking about today. And it is so important to know, what is your love language? Okay. So let's just cover, just so you know, just in case you don't know. Okay. You got words of affirmation. Okay. Acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Okay. I like all of them, all of the above. you're like, wait a second, I love all of it. Okay, this is important. Love language is how you express love and how you want to receive love. Okay. And so why is it important? Okay. Because the more that you know what it is that you really enjoy to, when, oh my God, when he does this, I feel loved. It's important to know that. Because guess what? The guys need to know. A lot of times they don't understand what you want. They can't read your mind. I always say this, right? And you have to tell them. Okay, you have to tell them. Honestly, it's for me, I really do feel like the words of affirmation are good, like good, but I feel like I'm more about the acts of service. I don't know. I feel like all of them are important, 100%, and they might be really important, but some are more important than others. That's the whole point. And so, for example, if you're dating somebody, and by the way, physical touch, you know that we're not going to rush into physical, right? Stuff. You guys are always about the emotional connection first. So when you're in the beginning talking to somebody, you really want to express to them, if that's your love language is the words of affirmation, you let them know what you like about them. And it's not about making it sexual. And it's not like, oh my God, you're so cute and you're so hot. No, it's like, oh, I love how honest you are, or I love how vulnerable you are, or oh, that's how you're able to share that. Tell them what you actually enjoy about them, right? And a lot of times they will reciprocate, right? And you could even, and if they need a little help, you could ask them, what is it about me that you that you like? You can even ask them and kind of give them guide them because sometimes they don't know. Maybe they're not as vocal as you, right? And if you finally get to that point of, oh my God, you've been chatting and dating for, more than that day, and you're finding out this is, this person's aligned with my values and this is what I'm really looking for. And you start to date seriously and, you want physical touch. It is so important to actually don't be in your head about it. Be like, oh my God, he never holds my hand in public. Wait, he never hugs me. The more that you sit with those thoughts and you don't communicate that, okay, the further you're going to get from him. The more, the whole point of getting a relationship is about intimacy, and I'm not talking about sex, right? I'm talking about emotional intimacy where you guys are so connected and you should be able to talk to him about anything. So if you want to hold hands and be out in public, you tell him, or you grab his hand, or you say, oh my God, I love it when you kiss me, or I love it when you give me hugs. Tell him what you want. Tell him what you like. And then further down the road, when you're having sex, right? Be sure that you're telling him what you like and what you don't like. And you're like, okay, I'm open to trying this, or I don't want to try that. What's my safe word? I've never done the safe word thing because I'm more of just communicating openly and honestly, this works, this doesn't work. Let's try this. Why not? Do you see what I mean? The point is to communicate. So number one, find out really what is it that also I love receiving gifts, and I tell Will, I'm not big on surprises. I just tell him, hey, can you just get me this gift for my birthday? or I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so stressed, can you give me a massage? That'd be amazing. Acts of service, right? But I really feel like me having to tell him doesn't mean that it doesn't, it means less. Do you see what I mean? Sometimes a lot of women, I hear them, well, they should just know. They should just know to do this. No, they don't. No, they don't. Come on. That's super unrealistic, and that's unfair even. If you want a relationship, where it's healthy and it is, oh my gosh, you guys are emotionally connected, you need to tell him what you want. Okay. That's the only way that you're actually going to make this work. Okay. That is always. Actually, Will and I are going to do an episode about that. Like, what does a healthy relationship look like? And I know we're going to dive more into that. So for now, just do some self-reflection right now. Like, think about your love language. Like, what is it that, oh my gosh, when this happens, when he does this, I feel loved. And maybe if you're thinking, oh my God, wait a second, words of affirmation. I don't get words of affirmation with the guy that I'm with now. Acts of service, he doesn't do shit for me. Okay. Wait, receive gifts, he never gives me gifts. Quality time, yeah, he's always busy working. Physical touch, yeah, I barely see him, so there's no touching. Hello, it's bye time. Like, what? Wait a second. you have to be getting some love. And if you are in a relationship right now or dating some guy that's not giving you any of this, come on, like, why are you tolerating this? Okay, this is on you. This is so on you. You can't just be like, oh, that's just not how I know he loves me. I know. How do you know he loves you if he's not doing anything? Like, what? And I'm telling you something. It is shocking. It is shocking how many amazing women, and I was there, tolerating that kind of bullshit where the guy's nowhere to be found, barely showing up. Like, basically, a little attention here, a little attention there, but not consistent. This is on you. Okay. So be clear on what it is that you want from your partner. What kind of love, right? And what do you bring to that relationship? What do you love to do for your partner? Okay. Be clear on that. Okay. So when you do find your person or you are in a relationship and you can communicate this with them and say, this is really important to me. This is my love language. And if he says, oh yeah, I don't do that. I don't want to do that. It's bye time. I'm serious. It really is that simple. You know why? If he doesn't make you and your happiness a freaking priority, I always say this, like, for you to say, this is important to me. This is my love language. This is what I need. And he says, I don't give a shit, basically. Nah, I don't want to do it. I'm telling you, things are only going to get worse. He's telling you that you're not important. Okay. You want to be a priority. And that's writings on the wall. Like, what are we doing here? So you need to be fearless because your person will 100% show up for you the way you want to be loved. Okay. I promise you, when you tell your person, hey, I really, really love to get gifts. Oh my God. I really love quality time and we, and travel and all these things. Oh my gosh. Let's do it, babe. That's yes. Oh my, awesome. He shows up 100%. That's your person. And if you're thinking that doesn't exist, bullshit. Your limiting beliefs are in your own way. You're in your own way. I promise you. Okay, you ask if you really open your heart, okay, and your mind that, oh my God, Jackie has, this could be true. Like, Jackie might be right. I know I'm right because I'm living proof of it. And not only that, my clients, when they do this and they lean into this, the universe will deliver. Okay, so if you're with a guy that is not going to show up for you for any of your love languages or whatever love language you have and you want, and he's not doing it, bye time. I know I'm going to get your boyfriends creeping in my DMs hating me. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I want you to stop wasting time. Stop wasting time on these wrong guys so you can meet your guy, okay? It's easy. It's so easy. Finding love does not have to be hard. Okay, so I hope that you are really taking this in. I am so happy to be here for you. Okay, don't settle for any bullshit. You deserve everything that you want, okay? And don't settle for anything less than crazy love, because it has to be crazy love or nothing.